Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, what was your doubt? Some student was asking any doubt?
Yes, sir. So my doubt was that connecting the Templar with
Template.
that M directly,
Okay. Okay. So you are saying that
directly
we can connect like x1. If you want, you can connect m1 and then b1 and then reference node. This is what you are saying. What I have drawn here. This is what you are saying. Like this connection you are saying.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So if you write its mathematical equation, it will be same. So x1. So m1 into x1 double dot plus this is, let us suppose, b1. So b1 into x1 dot. Now you can because you cannot know what is the node here, right? You cannot take a node here because number of nodes is equal to number of displacement, that is equal to number of springs. This is the basic rule. But if, but there is one more node you can see here, so you cannot apply your nodal analysis here. So for that, what we have taken each element at each basic element at a time, right? If you want to connect like this, you can connect it like this, but in that case you have to make sure that with m1 x1 double dot you also have to take b1 x1 dot. Okay. If you're connected like this, then also your mathematical equation will have both of these basic element.
Okay, sir.
Have you understood or should I explain it again?
So a little bit confusing, but so understood, understood.
Okay, we will once let me complete this diagram as a whole, then I will again explain it. Okay. So you can say we have connected b1 to between node x1 and x2. What else is connected with x1? That is spring k12. K12 is also connected. So let us connect, and k12 is connected between x1 and x2. So this is we have connected k12. Now, is there any other element remaining for x1 node? Just check.
No, sir.
Okay, now we will apply nodal at for node 2. Now at node 2, what are the elements which is connected? One external force is connected, so you can directly connect a force F, right? What else is connected? Again, mass m2 is connected, and m2 is connected with the wheels, you can see, and wheels is again connected with the ground, that is reference. So you can connect m2 here. So this is my m2 is connected between reference and ground. And again b2 is also connected. B2 is also connected. So B2 is again between X2 and ground. Is there anything else? B12 we have already taken, and K12 we have already taken. Is there anything else that we want to connect? Okay. For those of you who have not understood, let me rub it again. Okay. So this was your mechanical system. For this mechanical system, we want to draw its equivalent electrical network for force voltage analogy as well as for force current analogy. Why we want to make it an electrical equivalent? So that we can study its responses to various kinds of input, right? So first we need to develop its mathematical model, and how we are developing its mathematical model by using analytical approach. We have seen this again, I'm telling you. So in this mathematical analysis, we are doing a nodal analysis here. So in nodal analysis, our first step is to find out the number of displacements. How we have to proceed? Step one is to find out number of displacements. So number of displacements is given by number of springs attached in that mechanical system. So how many number of springs you see here?
Two.
There are two springs, that is K1 and K2. So there will be two displacements. So you can call this as X1 then this as x2. This is x1 and this is my x2. Right? Now we will apply in the nodal analysis. So we have taken two nodes, that is x1 here and x2 here, and we have to take one reference node also. So this is our reference node, which I'm drawing it here. This is my reference node. This is my x1 and this is my x2. Now one by one you tell me what are the basic elements which is connected to node x1.
K1.
This is my node x1.
K1.
K1.
Sorry? K1 is connected to between what and what?
Reference and X1.
Reference and X1.
So this is my K1. I have connected it here. What else do you see?
B1.
M1 is attached.
M1.
M1 is attached to wheel, and wheel is again attached to your reference. And M1 is also attached to B12, as you can see. Right? M1 is also attached to B12. So you can see M1 is attached to wheel and M1 is also attached to the ground. So I can draw in two ways, like one student has also shown or also said, like M1 and B1. You can connect it like this, but while writing the equation, it will be difficult if you it can become difficult because there will be one extra node which is at the middle of this, right? So instead of drawing like this, what we will do is we will connect M1 and B1 separately. So just see what I'm doing. I am connecting M1 and I'm connecting B1. I have connected M1 and I have connected B1. Is it okay? Is it okay or not?
Yes.
Okay, what else are connected to X1?
So B12.
B12 is connected. B12 is connected. So B12 is connected between what and what? Between X1 and
X2.
So I can connect a B12 here. This is my B12. What else is connected?
K12,
K12 is connected between X1 and what?
X2, M2.
So this is my K12. Is there anything else?
No, sir.
Now look at node X2, which is this node. What are the elements which is connected to node X2?
M2, F2.
M2. So M2 is connected with node X2 and ground. Similarly, B2 is connected between X2 and ground. And force which is acting like this. So this is our equivalent diagram. Now we will apply Newton's laws, okay, at node 1. So at node 1, do you see any external force at node 1, that is X1?
No, sir.
What is the rule? You put the external forces on one side and all the other forces on the other side. This is the rule, right? So first thing is that we are applying at node X1. You can write I1 or X1, whatever you want. So let us write node X1. So do you see any external force acting on node X1?
No, sir.
I'm asking to everyone. Do you guys see any external force attached to X1?
No, sir.
This will be 0. Is equal to. Now we have to write mathematical equations of all the basic elements. So first write M1. M1 is connected to X1. So M1 X1 double dot. Then D1 X1 dot. Then K1 is also connected between reference. So K1 X1. What else is remaining?
So B12.
B12 and K12 are remaining. So plus B12. What we will write? X1 dot minus X2 dot. Why I have written X1 dot minus X2 dot? Because right now node X1 is under consideration. Is it okay? Plus K12. K12 multiplied by what?
X1 minus X2.
X1 minus X2. Why? Because node X1 is under consideration. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now we will apply at node X2. Do you see any external force at node X2?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Force is equal to F. F is equal to, now all the other forces on the other sides. So tell me, what are the basic elements connected to node X2?
M2 X2 double dot.
M2. So M2 multiplied by X2 double dot plus what else is connected?
B2 X2 dot.
B2 X2 dot plus what are the other elements?
X2 dot minus X1 dot.
B12 X2 dot. Right now we have to write X2 dot because X2 node is under consideration. Plus K12
X2 minus X2 minus
X2 minus
X2 minus X1.
Any doubt in these two equations? If you have any doubt in these two equations, you may ask. Just check.
No, sir, no doubt.
No, sir.
Okay. So now what we will do is we will use force voltage and force current analogy. If you can recall, in force voltage analogy, so force in force voltage analogy, force is analogous to voltage, mass, damper, and spring constant and displacement. In force voltage, force is analogous to voltage, mass is analogous to inductor, damper is analogous to resistor, spring is analogous to 1 by C, and displacement is analogous to charge. Similarly, in force current, force is analogous to current, mass is analogous to capacitor, friction is analogous to 1 by R, that is damper is analogous to 1 by R, spring is analogous to 1 by L, and X is analogous to phi. X is analogous to phi. So this we have already seen in our morning's class, if you can recall. You can see here, force is analogous to current, mass is analogous to inductor, damper is analogous to 1 by R, and spring is analogous to 1 by L. So that is what I have written it here again. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
so here you have damper, you have written R only. Okay, sir. Okay, so 1 by R.
Just check it. It is okay, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
For current, damper will be 1 by R. For voltage, it will be R.
Sorry?
So, sir, for voltage, the damper will be R, and for current, the damper will be 1 by R, right?
Yes. You can check it. You can see damper is in force current, damper, that is B, is analogous to 1 by R. And above, you can see damper is analogous to R. We have solved it in morning class. Okay? Should we move forward? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of you I should hear it from other students as well.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now first we will do force voltage analogy. What we will do? Force voltage analogy. So we have to do nothing. We have to substitute all of these things by equivalent this. Wherever you find So M1 is in equation 1. This is our equation 1. So M1 will be replaced by what? M1 will be replaced by L1.
L1.
X1 will be replaced by what? Q1. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
V is replaced by what? Sorry, force is replaced by what? Voltage.
Voltage.
Okay, just check. I'm writing it here. Or should I write it anywhere else? Okay, let me rub it here so that you will be able to understand better. So, okay. Now just see, I will be applying at equation 1. This is our equation 1 and this is our equation 2. I'm applying force voltage analogy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 0 is equal to M1. M1 is equal to what? L1. X1 is equal to what? Q1. Q1 double dot. Is it okay? Plus B1, B is analogous to R. So R1, Q1 dot plus K1 is analogous to what? 1 by C, Q1 plus B12 is on B means R. So I will be writing R12. X1 dot, that is Q1 dot minus Q2 dot plus K12. K12 means 1 by C12. Q1 minus Q2. This is our equation number 3. Now we will compare equation number 2. Force is analogous to what?
Voltage.
Voltage is equal to, now M2 is it analogous to what? Inductor, that is L2. Q2 double dot plus B2 is what? R2 Q2 dot plus B12. So B12 is what? B12 is R12. Just wait. Please mute yourself. There is some noise. Okay. B12 I have written R12 Q2 dot minus Q1 dot. Now K12 is K is analogous to what? 1 by C. 1 by C12. Q2 minus Q1. So this is equation number 4. Now we have written 2 equations, right? So can you draw an electrical network with these 2 equations? Can you draw an equivalent electrical network with these 2 equations? My question is this. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can see there are 2 charges, that is Q1 and Q2. That means there will be 2 loops. We are doing what? Force voltage analogy. In force voltage analogy and in voltage, we have used what? We have used loop analysis. In current source, we have used node analysis. So this is a force voltage. So we will be using loops, and there will be 2 loops. So let me connect a voltage source here. That is B, right? You can see Q2 is only multiplied by L2. So I can connect L2 here. You can see R2 is only connected with Q2. So I can write R2 here. R12 is common between both the loops. So I can write here this, let it be R12. And C12 is also common between both the points. So I can write 1 by C12. And this is my first loop. And second loop is equation number 3. You can see L1 is independent. So I can draw here L1. I can draw here L1. This is my L1. R1 is also multiplied by only Q1. So this is my R1. And 1 by C is also multiplied by only Q1. So let it be 1 by C. And again, R12 you can see is common, and 1 by C12 is again common. So this is my equivalent electrical network of the mechanical system that we have just seen. If you have any doubt, you can ask. I am waiting for 2 minutes, or if you want, I can explain it again.
So can you explain the circuit?
Sir, can
Sorry?
you please explain again?
Okay. What we are doing is we are doing force voltage analogy. So let me write equation here again. Voltage is equal to L2 Q2 double dot plus R2 Q2 single dot plus R12 Q2 dot minus Q1 dot plus 1 by C12 Q2 minus Q2 minus Q1. This is equation number 4. And equation number this 0 is equal to L1 Q1 double dot plus R1 Q1 dot plus 1 by C Q1 plus R12 Q1 dot minus Q2 dot plus 1 by C12 Q1 minus Q2. This is our equation. Is it okay? Any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Okay. So what we want to write this as an electrical circuit. We want to represent it in electrical circuit, right? Since we are using a voltage analogy, in voltage analogy, what we have used loop analysis or mesh analysis, whatever you want to call. And there are two currents or two charges that there will be two loops. Why? One loop will be carrying charge Q1 and another loop will be carrying charge Q2. So how many loops will be there? Two loops. In one loop, you can see one external voltage is attached. So this is my external voltage. And L2 is only multiplied by Q2. So that means this is not common. L2 is not common. So I can connect here L2. This is my L2. R2 is also not common. R2 is also not common. So I can connect here R2. Now R12 is common, you can see. So I can write here R12. So this is my R12. Also C12 is also common. So I can write 1 by C12. So you can see R12 and C12 is common between both the equation also. So we have taken R12 and C12 as common. Now we have to complete this circuit. We have to draw the elements of second loop also. So L1 is also independently connected. That means L1 is here. That means only a Q1 is charge is flowing through L1. R1 is also independently connected. I can write here R1. And 1 by C is also independently connected. So 1 by C. So this is our loop. If you apply a loop analysis here, you will get the same equation which you are mentioned here. You can do it. You can take a screenshot of this, and later you can apply a loop analysis in both this loop. And from there, you will come to know that you can substitute here I2 and you can substitute here I1. And you can then substitute the respective charges of both the loops. Then you will come to know that you will be getting the same equation. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we will be doing force current analogy. What is the time?
Sir, one question.
Yes.
Sir, can mechanical system can be converted into electronic system through this analogy, through any analogy?
Can you please repeat? I'm not understood.
Can mechanical system be converted into electronic system through this analogy?
Electrical system, not electronic. This is an electrical system. Electronic system means electronic. What does electronic system means? Electronic system means we are having an active elements also, like diodes, transistors, right? Those are electronic circuits.
Yes,
This
sir.
is electrical circuits. Only we are having passive elements, not active elements. Okay, I think.
So, but why do we want to convert the mechanical systems into electrical systems?
Why we want to convert a mechanical to electrical? Because in electrical, first thing is that we can analyze it in a better way. Because we are having RLC as a network, as a passive element. You can go to the market and purchase all these components. And once you have developed an electrical network which consists of RLC, so you can make an electrical network, right? And for that electrical network, you can apply different forces or different inputs, and then you can obtain different outputs. So which will be analogous to mechanical system as well. The only difference is that whatever input you are giving to electrical network, analogous input should be present for mechanical as well.
So that means that how friction changes with respect to the environment, or how the other forces like mass changes with respect to the environment, it is same like how voltage changes with respect to the environmental change. Can we say that?
How mass is changing? I'm not understanding that.
Sir, like
How the friction force is applying? We will see we will see some examples also, where we will use the mechanical system, and then we will use an electrical system, and from that it will be more clearer.
okay,
But
sir.
as of now, you just remember that we want to study a mechanical system. So how can we study a mechanical system? Suppose if I give you a car, how can you study that? How can you study under different environmental conditions? How can you study under different kinds of inputs without driving it if you want? So what we do is we will replace this mechanical system with an electrical network. And that electrical network consists of our passive element, that is RLC, and some inputs. Test inputs that we have seen. What is the test input? Impulse, unit step, ramp, right? These are the inputs that we have seen. And subjected to this input, what kind of a response this is getting? So we can expect that our mechanical system will also give certain kinds of a response.
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. Any more doubt?
That by converting into electrical units, we can better understand.
Yes. So again, now we will see force current analogy. Let me write it the equation again. M1 x1 double dot plus k1 x1 dot, sorry, k1 x1 plus b1 x1 dot plus
Sir, practical class हो sir.
b1 2. What is the time? What is the time right now?
355.
55.
3.
355.
Okay, just wait for a few seconds. I will complete this. b2 x2 dot. Who is taking your lab? What is the name of the faculty?
Sir, BN Rao, sir.
And
MPMC lab. BN Rao.
and who? Only single faculty is there?
Yes, sir.
No, there will be more faculties. 2 faculties are there. Okay, anyway. So let me just again write the force current analogy. In force current analogy, force is analogous to current. Mass is analogous to capacitor. Frictional force, that is damper, is analogous to 1 by R. Spring is analogous to 1 by L. And displacement is analogous to flux. So we will write equation 1 and 2 in this form. So M1 is analogous to what? For
So
equation
inductance.
M is
Capacitance. Yes.
capacity, that is C1.
Yes.
And C1 phi1 double dot plus
1 by
K1 is 1 by C1 phi1 dot plus B1 is analogous to what? 1 by R1.
B2 is 1 by R.
Just check it. This will not be dot, this will be phi1. Just check it whether it is right or not. Plus B12 is what? 1 by R12.
Yes, sir, is right.
Phi1 minus phi2 dot. Plus K1 is analogous to 1 by C12. Phi1 minus phi2 dot is equal to 0. This is equation number 3. Equation number 4. Force is analogous to what? Current is equal to mass is analogous to what? C. It is C2. Phi2 dot by double dot plus B2 is analogous to what? 1 by R2. Phi2 dot plus B12. B12 is analogous to what? 1 by R12. Phi2 dot minus phi1 dot plus K12 is analogous to what? 1 by C12. Phi2 minus phi1. This is equation number 4. Now from these two equations, we have to make an electrical network. Can we make an electrical network? Obviously, we can make. How many nodes are there? There will be 2 nodes. Just see how to make. This is one current, that is I current, right? I current is flowing. This I current, you can see C2 and R2 is attached. So you can write here, connect here C2, and you can connect here R2. That is 1 by R2. Anything else? Yes, there are R12 is common, so I can connect R12, 1 by R12 like this, and C12 is also common. I can connect 1 by C12. Apart from this, there is nothing else. And from equation 3, we can write C1 is connected between this. So C1 is connected like this. R1 is connected like this, 1 by R1. What else? 1 by R2 is also connected. 1 by R2 is common and 1 by C2 is common. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are we forgetting anything? Just check. I think this is 1 by L1. This is 1 by L1. So L1 will also be there. 1 by L1. So this is the equivalent. I have done nothing, but I have written this equation from this, comparing from this coefficient, and then I have drawn its equivalent electrical network. Okay. So that is it for today's class. I will quickly take attendance, then you can leave.
Sir, for the common components, you
Yes.
used parallel
That
method
will
here.
be 1 by L12.
Sorry.
So in equation 3, it will be 1 by L12, psi 1 minus phi 2.
Which part you are asking? You are saying this part.
So equation 3.
Yes,
Equation
this
3 last.
this part. This part.
Yes. Last term, yes, sir. This one.
This will be
So 1 by L12,
L
right?
by L K is what? 1 by C. You can see K is analogous to what? 1 by C. K is analogous to 1 by C, not L. L is analogous to what? Have I done some mistake?
So K is analogous to 1 by L, sir.
Okay. So 1 by L. Right. Okay. 1 by L. So let me write here. 1 by L12. Right? Anything else?
Fourth
Do
equation
you
also
see
1 by L12. In fourth last term.
this? Right? So this will be L. Right? This will be 1 by L12. Anything else? Do you see mistake? Okay, you can check it by later on if there's any mistake.
Sir,
I
I
will
have
be
a
forwarding. I will be forwarding this recording also, so you can check it afterwards. Yes, please ask.
Yes, sir. Sir, in the previous case, जब आपको common components लेने थे ना, तो आपने series में लिया था वो. I understood that as क्योंकि Q1 और Q2 था, तो current दो ही
Right.
सकती है. But यहाँ पे आपने ये किस logic से इतने सारे loops बनाए और
ये नोट्स पे दो ही है. देखो ये कॉमन नोट्स है, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक कॉमन नोड है एक नोड, और यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक भी कॉमन नोड है दूसरा नोड, और एक रेफरेंस नोड. हम लोग फोर्स करंट एनालॉजी पढ़ने, फोर्स करंट मींस यहाँ पे क्या करंट एज अ सोर्स लेंगे. देखो ये करंट एज अ सोर्स, यहाँ पे करंट एज अ सोर्स लगा हुआ है. प्रीवियस लेक्चर्स में हमने पढ़ा था करंट एज अ सोर्स. वी हैव स्टडीड करंट एज अ सोर्स एंड दैट वी हैव डन व्हाट? वी हैव नॉट डन मैश एनालिसिस. व्हाट वी हैव डन? नोड एनालिसिस. आर यू रिमेंबरिंग?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, I have taken. Now, if you apply a nodal analysis here, consider this as one node, consider this as second node, you will be getting these two equations.
Oh, okay, sir.
I will be forwarding this recording. You can
Sir,
later on do it, okay, by your own. Yes.
Actually, what I was asking is that R12 और R1 by C2 parallel में लिया आपने, 1 by R2, 1 by C2.
Because these are the common elements. You can see.
सर लेकिन
common elements.
अगर ऊपर वाली वायर पे R1 by R12 रख सकते हैं और नीचे वाली वायर पे 1 by C2 रखें कि ये आपस में पैरेलल ना हो, बल्कि एक ऊपर वाली वायर पे रहे एक नीचे वाली पे, तो would that be wrong?
I'm not getting. Can you please repeat?
सर जो R12 और R1 by R12 और 1 by C12 आपने एक दूसरे के पैरेलल में रखे हैं ना, मतलब एक ही पॉइंट से कनेक्ट किए हैं. अगर हम
this is
Yes,
This
sir.
you are
Sir,
asking. This is 1 by
हाँ,
L12 and this is 1 by C12. Let us
sir
just say
वही,
yes.
लेकिन सर बट आई एम आस्किंग कि अगर वहां पे एक ही पॉइंट के अक्रॉस ना लगाएं, बल्कि एक को रेजिस्टर के एक साइड पे लगाएं और दूसरे को रेजिस्टर के दूसरे साइड पे लगाएं, तो
I'm not
व्हाट विल हैपन?
understanding what you want to say.
Sir, I
Where you
will
want to connect
email.
this?
Yes, sir, I'll email it to you after I take the screenshot. I will email it to you. So please
Okay,
answer
okay,
this question,
Sir,
please.
okay.
sorry to interrupt, but ETC one is having its lab from 4.
Yes, yes, yes. So there was some doubt though. Just wait for a few seconds.
Sir, sir, can you